How's it going? Okay. I think when the word Philadelphia probably evokes, I don't know, doom scrolling on Twitter and seeing like tents and fentanyl, you know. I run a meetup called the Philly Suburbs Meetup, which is it's like nice. It's like you never have to deal with Philadelphia. And that was like, oh, I saw the Jersey City guys. I was like, oh man, that's exactly my pitch. When I think of having a physical space, I feel like people will want to come to the Philly suburbs and only do what they have to do in the city. And there really is a value. I'm in a town called Phoenixville. It doesn't matter to you guys, but it's one of these very proud towns, and the people who live there are really proud of it. It has a really nice town center, and people like coming to the meetup. My meetup is in a legendary bottle shop. Um, if you tried to get good beer in Philadelphia like 25 years ago, you would have been sort of out of luck unless you could go to this one place. So it's like I like to celebrate good food, good drink, and I like to, we have this meetup in Philly called the Bitcoin John. So you guys should know that. I don't know if you guys heard of the Bitcoin John. Okay, there you go. Now, because everyone knows the Bitcoin John, I get to have my little hang in the Philly suburbs. And that's actually really important. It's important to me just to have a hang. Um, you know, I actually do a lot of the content for the Bitcoin John, so I don't mind doing the work. I spend probably a few hours once a month curating news stories and all of that stuff for that event. But there's something about a straight hang, and maybe this is something I learned doing stand up because that's all you did when you weren't on stage. All you did was hang and get to know people. In this Bitcoin game, um, we don't we don't know how to live this life. No, none of us do, right? We don't actually know what it takes to win. And we don't know what challenges are ahead of us. Like, we have no idea what's in store for us next month. We don't know what we're going to have to cope with. And it's the hang, the face to face, and the people now that have known each other for 3 years and change. That, and it's not just the hang, it's also my meetup is 24/7 on Telegram. It's like a really lively Telegram group. And everybody who's in 50 Telegrams tell me I got the busiest Telegram group. It never stops because I don't ever shut up, and I always know it all, and people love arguing with me and challenging me, and it's very safe to do it on the Telegram. And I think if your meetup doesn't have a Telegram that's going like 24/7, you're missing out. Because to me, that's really where the community gets built. We show up to the meetup and we barely even talk about Bitcoin related things because we're kind of tapped out because all we do is argue all day long. But I wanted to get across that it's having just a straight hang where that's all we do is it's actually really important to me. I probably go to 5 or 6 meetups every 2 months. So that's pretty much what there is in the Philly area. We got Allentown, Lancaster, Central PA, Philly, mine, yada, yada, yada. Building relationships with these people, you guys all know this. At some point, you're 3 years in, and these are now like the only people that really know what you're trying to do in life. So I can't stress enough what it takes to hang in. I want you guys to know about the Philly suburbs, just because it's an enclave that it gets to live inside of this world that Matt Kita and Bitcoin John built. Gets to live inside that world, but we don't really we don't have to. We get to hang out in the suburbs and not engage in Philly. And I should have prepared better for this and had a better close, but I want you guys to walk away with my enthusiasm. I really would give this to every single meetup I go to. I could do this speech about every single meetup I go to. Every single one of them has a place in my heart. And I just would say never take your foot off the gas because we have no idea what's coming.